Well, I think when I was interested in science at school, it was put into my head by the physics master, who was a rather obsessional man, but a very, very good teacher and a very inspiring teacher. And he was particularly interested in the applications of science. And that's the thing that really grabbed me, the idea that science was not only a discipline, but actually something it could do some use. So that's what got me going at school in the sixth form. One of the applications of physics to life was in the school play. I remember that I wasn't any good at acting, but the physics master got me involved in the sound effects. He had a lot of quite sophisticated recording and playback equipment, and we set this up to provide sound effects for the play which he was producing. And I really enjoyed that activity where one was in the periphery of a theatrical production but not actually performing in it. And then I went to university and studied applied physics, which was a new science at that time. It was the application of electronics to all sorts of things. In the lab that we had at Durham, we made transistors and we had microwave transmitters, and we did all kinds of wonderful electronic things, which at the time was really cutting edge. At this time, this is the mid-60s we're talking about, there was a great wealth of expansion in universities, and particularly for technology. There was lots of new buildings and new facilities being commissioned, and it was a very exciting time to be a student. And when I finished at Durham, that was in 1968, I was looking for a job, and I got in touch with the Medical Research Council's Air Pollution Unit, which was based in Charterhouse Square in the city. And I went for an interview there, and it was conducted in a very informal way by some rather unusual people. I was very struck with them as being very bright people who were doing a very exciting job. And I decided that this was what I wanted to do, and they took me on. And I went to work there for 9 years, and during that time we were involved in studying the air of London and looking particularly at the physiological effects of it. And the two pollutants that I was involved in were sulphur dioxide and particulate smoke, and those were the main pollutants of London at that time.